I'm Tanis from TechRaptor, and we're here to talk about Mordheim. All right, so Mordheim was started as a early access title. What are the pros and cons of that kind of system?
Very good question. At Rogue Factor, what we really wanted to do is getting the community involved really early in the process. So there's no best way to do it than to actually do an early access. And that's exactly what we did. We just went into early access, early in the process, get some feedback, balancing the game, listening to the players, what they want, what they like about the game, what they don't like about the game, and working with them. And that's the best perks to do it. Of course, it takes a lot of energy. It's more work. Yeah. So you need to really plan accordingly. There's an overhead, there's cost involved, right. Community management involved. But I can say that we've been really blessed. Honestly, we have the best community in the world. These guys are such great fan base. They really love the IP. They love Warhammer. Right. So for us, it was really a good experience so far.
Awesome. All right, well, just speaking of early access, a lot of other companies have a lot of issues with it. What would you say is the best thing to do to make it run smooth, you'd say?
Okay, I don't think there's a magic recipe. Okay. I think it's basically according to the project. So our project was really good for an early access launch because we could launch a game with a really strong core and build up on top of it. Right. So for instance, we launched with only 2 warbands and only some part of gameplay there. And after that, we added more warbands. And after that, we decided to move on with added some new features. We balanced the game. So it was great for that. I think early access might not be that great for games that are really story-driven, for instance. Right. So that's why we will do the campaign mode of Mordheim later on during the early access experience. Yeah. Okay.
So you were talking about how your fans were really helpful in helping you develop the game. What can you say about that?
The way that they help, basically?
Yeah.
Well, in many ways. Just to give you an example, we have a lot of fans, a lot of people that bought the game, but there are clans, like people made some groups. For instance, the Gentlemen of Mordheim is the biggest one right now, and these guys are just amazing. They are sometimes I always say they know the game better than me. It's just crazy, and these guys are really helping us, with feature balancing, with some mechanics that can sometimes become broken when we update and things like that. So that's really the way that they help, is by really sharing their experience with us, so that we can adapt the game so it fits with what they really want, what the community wants. So it's really awesome. We love it.
Awesome. All right, so the game is set in the Warhammer fantasy universe.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to sort of keep within the sort of Games Workshop canon, so to speak?
Okay, it is difficult, but I think that again, we've been blessed with many things. Among those things is that I have a Warhammer guru in my team. Okay. That guy, he just know it all. It's just crazy. There's no question that he cannot answer. And working with a guy like that, and with the staff at Games Workshop as well, it's incredible. It's really easy. So that's why I feel that we're really blessed. And my lead designer too is really knowledgeable in the Warhammer universe, and pretty much all the team played Warhammer games. Okay. So we're in the know-how. Okay. So that's great. But also Games Workshop is helping a lot. Whenever we have questions, they are always there for us.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So when Games Workshop helps you out and everything, do they kind of give you a lot of leeway to just kind of do what you like, or do they have a lot of...
Yeah, actually that's a very good question. Games Workshop are really serious about their stuff. Oh, yeah. So it's really hardcore. You need to stay within the lore. They are picky about very small details, very important details, because this is the thing that makes the game shine, and their IP shine. But in the end, for Mordheim, it was surprising how much leeway we had. For instance, there's one warband called the Sisters of Sigmar in Mordheim, the all-female warrior priestess, and we changed them quite a lot from the original tabletop game because we thought that they needed, to be updated in the way they were armored, in the way that the skill, the synergy worked, and they were like really open to it.
Okay, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
All right. And then the Mordheim board game, I believe, was discontinued around 2004. And then I know a lot of fans had their own rules and everything. Does the game sort of use any official rules, or is its own sort of?
The base of the game, of course, is the official rules.
Okay.
So, but we change a lot of things
Right.
because we thought that it didn't translate very well per se into a video game. Just for instance, in the original game, you play all your characters at once, and then your opponent plays all of his characters. Now, in the game, it could be like really long, especially when you're doing a multiplayer game. So what we did was we created an initiative ladder. So all the units have different initiative statistic. So according to that, they will get their action before or after the other characters. So it's
Right.
really more dynamic.
So it'll kind of rotate back and forth, so you don't have to wait and wait and wait.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay. And then you said that there's 4 campaigns to be coming soon. What can you tell me about those?
Okay, so there are 4 warbands in Mordheim. So each warband has its own campaign. Right now in early access, today, it's only multiplayer exhibition match that is available. Lots of customization, equipment is all there, but the actual campaign mode will come very, very soon during the early access. So stay tuned, it's coming. It's coming,
okay.
we're working hard on it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're going to come out of early access into full release pretty soon. Do you know when?
Well, yeah, I can't promise anything, but right now we're looking at sometime this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so that was Mordheim with Focus, and you can check it out on Steam in early access, and then it will be fully released soon.